Hello everyone, my name is Lily and I'm the creative director here at Bubblegum Cartoons, and today we are celebrating 3,500 plus subscribers. Hooray! This is a huge landmark for us. We're just like a little animation studio here, and I am so grateful that you guys, decide to subscribe and hang out and watch my silly little animation videos. It really means a lot that you guys believe in this little dream of mine. I think it's really sweet of you guys. One of my favorite things about all your comments are the critiques that you make on the show. I had a couple people saying oh, I really like your the final part of the theme song. However, I think everyone looks a little stark and a little dead at the end with all the characters lined up, because when I animated it, I was exhausted and I'm just good enough. And I had worked so long on that Sophie flying piece. And so you guys were like, you know what, it would really bring everything more to life if you make them blink. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I went back into the file and I made every other couple person blink every so often, and it really livened it up. And I'm so grateful that you guys can catch those things, and you guys are super nice about it. I don't take it as an insult. You guys are really helping me make the show the best it can be. I have some other friends who suggested, oh, Sophie's disappearing into the background. How about you make it more muted, even though it's not quite your aesthetic? Please mute the background. And she popped so much better. You guys are really good at, finding little errors that I make, because I am a studio of one. So I'm really glad that, we're more of a studio of 3,500 plus. I think it's around 3,600 by now. But I see a lot of you guys commenting on every single video, and I see you. I read every single comment, and I'm just super duper grateful for all the love, all the helpful, thoughtful critiques. You guys are helping make the show so much better. You're helping me stay motivated. It's been really tough to stay motivated lately. I'm sure a lot of people feel this way as well. Unfortunately, I did have to leave California very suddenly and very quickly, and I've not been able to animate with my big tablet, because I fled in the night. I was just out of there. I didn't even bring my computer. I'm on my brother's computer, which might be why you notice the editing's not as fantabulous as usual. I'm on Windows Movie Maker. Heck yeah. I used to make AMVs back in the day. Don't look it up. You won't be able to find it. Is it even still on the internet? I don't know. So I'm really doing my best to create content for you guys that's hopefully interesting. Please let me know if there's something you would like to see. I am working on Sophie and Pancake reacting to your fan art, especially the fan animations are so amazing. I it really really my heart when you guys put so much effort into this show that that you feel for and you because no one's seen it yet. And on that note, I'm still waiting on Carolina to do the theme song. She had some things going on too, so it's kind of been a crazy time. So I wanted to thank you guys, of course, for being here. Other than that, I set up a little studio here in New England, where I am currently. And I'm thinking about doing a little tour. This place definitely went over this big makeover. So it's really cool. I know you guys have seen my studio many times. This is going to be very different. It's more of a dark academia, vintage kind of room, when you guys are more used to my bubble pop room. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing my current setup. It's mostly just for traditional art. I'm doing the best I can, doing more interesting digital stuff like this Sophie that I made. This is a little banner. I went in later and actually animated sparkles on top, because I love me some sparkles. So this is Sophie, and I've been obsessed with drawing Sophie in a wedding dress for some reason. So I'm let's get it out. Let's do it. She went through a lot of different iterations. I had her hair up in this French twist at first, and then it just kind of looked bare. I don't know. It looked like she had just had no hair. So I decided to have it be pulled up and then fall to the sides. What else is there? Yeah, so she's got her little curls behind. I've been obsessed with these like giant like puffed sleeves. I think there's nothing more dramatic than a big puffed sleeve. So like I was just kind of like, how far can I push this? Can I like push it even further? So I just kept making them bigger and bigger, and I had a lot of fun finding the like line language I have here. There's like so many swirls and dips, and it was really, really fun, and I really enjoy drawing Sophie, especially in this style. Like I said before, if I could design the show like with a full crew and have it be exactly what I wanted, I would want Sophie to look like this, with like a little button nose and, you know, real pupils in her eyes and stuff like that. So yeah, I even gave her brown eyebrows here, which I feel like I've never drawn her with brown eyebrows, but I like it. She's got her little trans-dimensional key around her neck. And yeah, I give her a sweetheart top neckline because I feel like she would love that. And then I just gave her like the biggest, floofiest dress. I love the floof of this dress. I was watching the live action remake of Cinderella, which is incredibly sweet, by far, in my opinion, my favorite of the lot. And so she's just kind of carrying off with her dress, and I just loved the movement of Cinderella's dress. So I also really love the color, and I remember someone saying when they saw the movie, like how it wasn't just blue, it was like every shade of blue. So that kind of pushed me to add like more than just purple. I think I added some pinks, definitely added some yellows, since they're, you know, opposites on the color wheel, which is why, you know, she has blonde hair and purple eyes, because purple eyes are really, really cool, and I want purple eyes. And she's got a flower crown. I was going to give her a tiara, and then I'm like, meh, it didn't really turn out well. I kind of gave her like a Princess Zelda kind of tiara that kind of went across like her like widow's peak hairline. And it didn't look good with the bangs. It's always hard to do stuff like that with Sophie's bangs. So yeah, because she's got those little Ariel bangs. These are also Ariel's earrings, the little pearl drop earrings. I've been looking everywhere for earrings like this, and I can't find them anywhere. They must have been very 80s or something, because she wears that when she has dinner with Prince Eric. And yeah, I decided to do like a strawberry pattern on the bodice, like really, really like kind of hidden, because when I was watching live action Cinderella, I noticed that the coachman, who was a lizard, he actually had like little scales all over his like coat, and I thought that was so cool. And I'm like, I want to hide something like that too. And I thought, like, should it be cats? Should it be like trans-dimensional keys? Should it be eyeballs? And I'm like, I want to do strawberries. Strawberries is cute, and you know, Harajuku crepes. So yeah, I kind of made it like kind of transparent, and like, you know, you'll know if you know, you know. And also I made her sleeves slightly transparent too, because they like are supposed to be a different material from everything else. And yeah, I decided to put this like gauzy glitter layer on top, again with a swirl that kind of just adds like a little more like sheer glitterness to her. Yeah, so this was super fun. I've been having this dress in my head for a long time now, and it feels so good to get it down on, you know, on iPad, not on paper. So yeah, here is Sophie in her gorgeous wedding dress. I really like it. Who is she marrying? I don't know. You can decide that for yourself. I have an idea, but you know, you can tell me. I was also really inspired by this Mary Blair work in Cinderella that she did in the concept art, and it was just like Cinderella's dress and the way she was like kicking out her foot in front of her dress, and just how it swirled and moved, like just like cracked open my brain. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's so amazing. I love that Mary Blair piece. It's one of my favorites of hers. Is it my favorite of hers? One of them. I got to see some of her Sleepy Hollow work there was this place in Orange County that was doing an exhibition on like her original works, and there was like some Sleepy Hollow, these really cool mermaids from Peter Pan, and they were like on like a chartreuse like sky, like lime green sky, and I'm like, this is like the wackiest thing I've ever seen. But like her use of color and shape was just so amazing. It was amazing to see. I'm on a Mary Blair rant. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. 3,000 500 plus, however many. It's a slow growth for us here at Bubblegum Cartoons, but we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And shout out to our patrons on Patreon. You guys are so totally wicked. I really appreciate you guys, especially during this time. If you guys would like to be a patron on Patreon, go ahead and follow the link below. If you guys are on the matcha latte level, I will send a hand-drawn sketch to you guys every single month. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay inspired.